Understandable smooth shit that murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
Popovich made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting to.
What it do, people? What it do? Happy Monday and all that. Motivational Mondays. Made it through another weekend. Feeling blessed. Energy is up. Feeling like, yeah, kid. As you already know the vibes. So last night I was watching the Bruce Lee 30 for 30 documentary on ESPN, and I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, just like I'm sure a lot of y'all are. Now, I mean, after watching one of his movies or any karate movie, just end up kicking the shit out of my little brother or my cousin or whoever was next to me, you know what I mean? Just out of pure, you know what I mean, admiration for watching what we just watched, you know what I mean? Watching him do all the moves and all that. But what I want to point out is, you know, racism in America been, you know, prevalent. It been here, you know what I mean? Even, you know, you seen that in his documentary when Hollywood didn't really want to mess with him. You know what I mean? They put him in the movie, but they didn't want to hear him speak. So, you know, the Green Hornet, they ain't really write a lot of lines for him. And just a lot of other little earlier movies that he was a part of, they didn't recognize who they was dealing with. They didn't recognize the greatness. And he recognized that they didn't really want to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's not till he went back to his own country to do the Game of Death, which starred Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know what I mean? One of the LA greats. And, you know, no funding for the movie. He called him up like, listen, I need you to come and do the movie and shoot our scenes. We ain't get funded yet, but I need you to be a part of this. So he realized that, you know, he didn't want to be silenced. He wasn't going to let the, you know, I won't say blackball because Hollywood did mess with him. It just was in a limited role that he wasn't going to let that deter him. So he went and did his own thing. And so that's really, you know, among other things that I got out of the documentary is that we got to do our own thing. We can't wait for somebody to come hand us something. We got to do it on our own. We got to go get it. You know what I mean? Even if it means, you know, putting your own money up to do your own thing. Can't really wait for somebody to come and invest in you, to believe in your vision, to see what you see. They may not see it. And thus, you know, Bruce Lee, he went back and he wanted to display and present a better image of his race and his people than what was being depicted in some of the Hollywood films, you know, dealing with Chinese Americans or just Chinese people. You know what I mean? So it's not just blacks. White folks been, you know, racist against, you know, anything that ain't really white, pretty much. You know what I mean? It ain't no secret. But you know, you just got to go out and get it yourself. If the people you're trying to work with is not trying to work with you, or they trying to cripple or hinder your progress, then you may just have to go do it on your own. And there's nothing wrong with going to do it on your own. That way you can present your vision and you can do it the way you see fit. So it comes out exactly the way you want it to come out. So that's what I got out of the documentary, amongst other things. Like I said, I'm a big, huge, you know, Bruce Lee fan. You know what I mean? He impacted my life in ways that I didn't think, you know what I mean? Just by watching him and do his kung fu, even though it turned out to be bigger than that, you know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that watched the documentary. Let me know what you think, what you got out of it. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on racism in America, but in a Hollywood sense, like how they was depicting, you know, Chinese people. Obviously, we know if you black, then you know how they was depicting us. But it was just interesting to see because I haven't really seen those cartoons with the, you know, Chinese people, Asian people, yellow people looking the way they was looking on how Hollywood seen them. But you know, to see the white actors act Chinese or to act, you know, Japanese. You got John Wayne was acting in the Chinese role, like John Wayne. Like, so, you know, it was just real interesting to see that for me. And let me know what y'all think. You already know it's your boy Popovich. Motivational Mondays, motivational quotes. I am your motivational speaker for today. Yeah, kid. You already know, hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel too, Popovich TV. We moving. Yeah.